mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The rookie from Oregon takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's got it, complete to Fowler. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Giants.
Hey!
On first down, Stockton will get this up to the 47 and brought down there. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun, Sharp. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
18 Ready.
A gain of 12. And the Giants
Off the play fake. Sharp. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Giants.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Stockton. Well, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 43 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season. 1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
Now it's caught. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand.
And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Giants are on the board here first in the season opener.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 46 yards on the ground.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Go.
To throw is Milton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Ready.
Second and 10.
Let's go. Rig it. Ready, ready.
Now Blue trying the right side. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up.
But somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answer the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught by Fountain. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Stockton And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. This is 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Ready?
Looking to throw. Sharp. Evades him at the 10. And he will tuck it all in for a giant touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Down. Liking 18. Ready, right?
Now Milton. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Well, again, man coverage on the outside. And my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Milton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Rocky started throwing the football, and he's missed now on his first 4 attempts.
I'm eager to see what his demeanor is going to be from this point forward, because the best ones, they missed the first 15 attempts, and they think they're going to hit the next 15. Let's see if he has that type of an attitude.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They go play action here on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Stockton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 54 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking at mid-season form here in the opener.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Stockton. Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2nd and 9 now. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
To throw, it's Milton. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 21. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Let's go now.
On first down, it's Blue. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Liking 18.
Throwing is Milton. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 20. 96 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. And runs like that with explosiveness, that's what this rookie can bring to the table.
And add to it speed, patience, vision. A rookie has all of that. That's usually a veteran's combo plate. I love this guy.
Back to throw now on first down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This now a 3rd and 4.
Ready. 60. Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got this one complete to Fountain. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A nice completion there for the 1st down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2000?
And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Ryland up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Here we go.
Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach is talking to his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Here's Milton now to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. So it's stopped for no gain. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to run forward blue. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants' offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
And the Giants 1st down. A gain of 15.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's stumped. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw again. Touchdown! Wan'Dale Robinson as the 1st half is winding down. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Ryland up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
The final shot before break. Milton. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
On 3rd down, they run with Blue. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Jaden Blue, 65 yards. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as his drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
They'll keep it on the ground. Stockton. And some room to maneuver. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 118 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here's Jamie Gillen now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. be a safety.
That's exactly what they were aiming for defensively. A huge early play that cuts off any opposing momentum at the knees. As soon as that snap was made, they were flying to the ball through the line. Great call from the coaching staff and even better execution.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. Fielded at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Stockton. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 1.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And that one came close to hitting the big scoreboard up there as the fair catch is made inside the 20-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They start the drive with a give to Blue. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
They go again with Blue. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready.
Here's Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Handoff, Blue running right. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Come on, come on. Set. Set.
On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw. That is caught. He's got room to roam. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kevontae Turpin, 49 yards. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
They go for just one here as it's up and good. And that trims the lead down to 9. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Operating from the gun. Sharp. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Stump. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll try the left side. Stockton. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
From the gun on 3rd down. Sharp. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st down.
Let's go.
Now a give, right side. Stockton. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 3rd and 2. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Stockton. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, New York.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, New York.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Giants are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
are through three quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready?
Second down and 4.
Go! Go!
Back to throw. Milton. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 yards on the play there. The Cowboys have a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready, ready! Ready,
Looking to throw. Milton. And for the right side here, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! Kevontae Turpin, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
ready!
They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Throw left side complete. That's Stump. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Partner, I'd like to just stay aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And they'll get this just to the 47, one-yard gain.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after it, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Stockton. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Go!
Right back to him on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Let's go now!
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready!
One of the tight ends comes in motion. He'll try again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
On the ready.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now they send a man in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep. And they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. This is caught. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Giants are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
They're on the 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Here we go, here we go.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here. At home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
They'll run on 1st down. Stockton trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go, let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Stockton. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. It's a giant 1st down on a gain of 16. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Giants, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will